Hello, my name is Luis Ganides. For who doesn't know me, I'm a personal trainer and group fitness instructor in New York City. I'm originally Brazilian, have been living here in New York City for 12 years, so I'm a tougher New Yorker now. And today I'm gonna be talking, hopefully, to a lot of people that attend my classes, clients, people that I know, that have been reaching out, asking some stuff. So I'm not gonna get deep into what's going on and the virus and all of that, what to do, because you can get all that information through, I don't know, TV and everybody talking and so much. I want to stick just to the point of how to stay healthy in the house, because in New York City these days everybody's practicing, I have to cheat a little bit, social distancing, right? For obvious reasons. And I feel that you can get caught and stay in the house under that stress mode with so many news, right, from TV, and not moving much. And I'm not sure about your eating habits, how it's going, because when I get anxious, I tend to eat a lot. So all of this together doesn't make you feel good, doesn't help much. So I hope that today I can bring some light towards how to make you feel good and stay healthy until all of this calms down a little bit, right? So I'm gonna let the last 10 minutes to go through questions or posts, right? Whoever decides to post or comment something in the video. And so this is gonna be a little bit more to the end. I'm not planning to go too far away on this for too long. Anyway, so what is happening now, right? We have two things that we are working on in general. That's how I feel. Social distancing, so the virus doesn't spread much or you're not caught with the virus, and strengthening your immune system, right? So social distancing, how can we practice that and still try to find something that makes you feel good? Right? That you don't want to feel awkward out there, but you don't want to kind of stay locked inside of the house. So I'm going to start by that. How do you think you can do things that you're not so close to each other or not really touching each other, and you can get a good vibe out of it? So today I took my son to Central Park bike riding, right? And this I felt was good because I could feel the sunlight, the fresh air, and I'm trying to just keep him in a comfort zone, and myself as well. So I feel that was a good decision. I didn't expose us out there. I felt really good with it, and was a little bit of movement through the day. I'm gonna talk about that as well. So this is some of the ideas, right? Or for example, a nice walk outside or a little run, something that you can do, right, for a little bit or for longer if you want, that you're not really putting yourself in as much risk or other people, right? Let me see. Something else. Feel the sun. So important to feel the sunlight if you don't have any skin problem, right? Exposure to the sun is pure vitamin D. This goes straight to the strengthening the immune system. So if you live somewhere that you have a little backyard or a rooftop or a nice window that you can get some light in, especially if you can without the glass, right? Without the window nice and wide open, getting some nice fresh air as well. This is gonna help a lot, because if you stay inside of the house in a dark area with the TV on, it's gonna be hard to feel very well. It's a highly stressful atmosphere to be in. So I highly recommend you to find a place with some nice sunlight you can take, some nice air, some plants around, right? Something that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, right? So this is some of the ideas to you to get out of that stress mode, even though you want to practice social distancing. That's a nice word, right? I got from a client. So second thing, right, is strengthening the immune system, because everybody's carrying a lot hand sanitizer and not touch public places and all of that. So what can you do now to strengthening from inside out to make your body feel strong in case you don't feel very well, right? Because neither cough, you don't even want to have a cough or something, because if you cough around people nowadays, people are already like looking weird at you, and it's totally understandable. What can you do, right, to get that immune system stronger? So definitely vitamin D from sunlight is essential. If you don't have access to that, supplementing with vitamin D with K2, vitamin D3, K2, it's a good source for your body to strengthen the immune system. I'm not gonna get deep into details about supplementation, even though I'm gonna be posting afterwards in the comments some of the things that I'm taking myself, all naturally. I don't supplement with, anyway, not gonna get into it. Okay, I'm gonna go face by face, right? So sunlight, essential. Healthy diet. Every time you're putting something inside of your body, or you're nourishing your body, or you're doing a little bit of damage, right? So every time you're gonna eat something, you have to think. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper in that. First, you have to think, are you helping your body stay strong, or you're bringing a little bit of damage in there, right? So a lot of people here went crazy with shopping and stocking, because you don't really know if suddenly they can just close the stores, and then all this, a lot of things that we are thinking about, we're not sure what's gonna happen. But anyway, whenever you're gonna buy things now for these days that you're gonna eat, think if that is something that is helping you stay strong on your body, or is like empty calories. Empty calories brings your body to this state that is not very, let's say, alkaline and acidic. You want to kind of one stay alkaline, in an alkaline state instead of the acidic, and I'm going to explain that. Alkaline is like, if you think in an aquarium, for the fishes to survive, the pH level of the water has to be around 7, right? It can't be too low. We are 70% water, a little bit more, and you want to induce your body to stay at the alkaline state. That's when it's really healthy and is able to stay strong and don't really care about, well, not gonna go into that. Now, acidic, it's when that pH level is below, right? So then on that situation, if it's too low, your body gets more sensitive to develop diseases, or not very strong to fight a virus, if you want to call it like that. So every time you're going to eat something, you can bring your body or to the alkaline state or to the acidic state. And I'm going to say like a simple example, like if you decide to drink a cup of green juice, alkaline state. Now, if you decide to drink a cup of Coca-Cola, acidic state. Green juice, high levels of nutrients. Coca-Cola, no nutrients, besides inducing the body to store fat around the liver and triggering your hunger hormones. I don't know if you feel like that. There is some things it's good to you to start thinking about it. And I'm gonna start connecting this to the fact that anxiety and some kind of food intake makes you more anxious. If you're more anxious, you're probably gonna eat more, and if you're too anxious, you're not breathing very well, you're not calm, you're getting into that alert state, everything feels like it's out of control. So how can you keep things a little bit more calmer and healthier, right? So the food intake is very, very important. I don't know about you, but if I'm inside of the house and I have to sit down to work, like I can't move much, and I want to eat the whole house and no stop. I don't stop until I eat almost everything. So for me to stay on the move, and if I have to stay home, don't eat too much, I really consider those options. For example, some people say, oh, a little popcorn. I agree, a little popcorn, it's okay, it's okay. It's not great, it's not that bad, but the problem is, can you just eat a little bowl of popcorn and stop there, or the things keep going and going and going? So the point I want to get, if you decided to stay home practicing social, not too much social contact, and you start eating things that triggers the hunger hormones, right? Like it makes you feel like you want to eat more and more and more, no stop, and makes you more anxious, you should consider those options before really eating or avoiding buying those things, right? So I'm gonna talk about me and how I feel. If I eat cookies, if I eat popcorn, I don't drink soda and I don't drink juice for a long time if it's not celery juice or green juice with no fruits. So candy, sometimes in candy, a lollipop or a fruit bar, that thing's just like, roof. I just wanna eat no stop. So I don't know how you feel about that. So just try to start paying attention on your food sources and see if you can kind of, go a little bit more to the healthier side in things that calm down your hunger hormones. So one of the things that calm down my hunger hormones is like healthy fats, things like coconut, olive oil, olives. I tend to mix it up a little, put a little bit of coconut oil spoon at my coffee. This makes it shut down the hunger hormones and push the next meal a little bit further, right? Things that are healthy and doesn't go through your system too fast. And how do you know if things go too fast through your system or not? You have to consider the amount of nutrients that food source is and the amount of fiber. So if it has no fiber and no nutrients, it's gonna go easy and your body's gonna be like, wow, this is so good, I want more. It's highly addictive, like ice cream, cookies, right, soda. Now if you decide to eat something that has more nutrients and more fiber, it's gonna go slower through your digestive system, and probably it's gonna just settle in your stomach and stay fine. So to keep it simple, try to go for whole foods, things that are real, like coming from nature, like fruits, vegetables, egg, fish, steak, potatoes, these things, instead of cookies, pizza, cake. I think you can kind of understand that, right? But again, what makes you more anxious, right? What is gonna spike that stress level on you that is gonna be like, and food has a lot to do with it. So start paying attention on those things. All right, movement. I'm gonna get there. So how to stay in the house and make sure that you're getting some movement through the day, that you're doing things to make you feel good, to help you burn some calories, and to calm down your body, right? Because I like to make this comparison. Remember that about our ancestors, right? So they had to run away from food. No, they had to run away to not become food, or run after food to have something to eat, or walk long distance to get somewhere and find food, right? Nowadays, for us doesn't work like that anymore. We can just, open the refrigerator and just get something right after waking up, right? It's very easy to get food nowadays without much effort, right? You don't need much effort, and you can just keep going like that, burn no calories at all, and just already eat something and keep eating, and you can easily fall into that category. So to make a long story short, movement is essential. We need to move, and we are getting caught with sitting long hours at the office or in the house. And now that we are practicing a little bit more of social distancing, right? It's easy to stay home and not move much because you don't really know what to do. But I hope I can open up your mind a little bit. So my first suggestion is go on your phone and put an alarm clock, maybe a nice sound, not to like, beep, beep, beep. We don't need much of that anymore these days, right? Something that is gonna remind you every hour or every 30 minutes to do something. So I've been talking, I don't know for how long, a little bit. Let's practice a little bit movement. So every 30 minutes or 1 hour, you're gonna do 10 squats. Let's do it now. Sit back and up, sit back and up. Let's go. Sit back first. Sit back first. Don't bend your knees first. Sit back first. Good. Let's go. 5 more. Squeeze your butts to go up. 4, push through your heels, 3, and 2 more, 2, and 1, good. Little jumping jacks, low impact, because if you live in New York City, you can't really jump, right? 2, step into the side, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little bit of punches, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and up, up, up. Do it with me, don't be shy, up, up, up. All right, good. This helps every 30 minutes or every hour. You're gonna do like 2 minutes something just to get the blood moving again. You know, you're gonna feel good if you keep up with this. Meanwhile, we are talking, I'm talking. You're gonna feel like $1,000,000. So anyway, every 30 minutes or 1 hour, you do a little movement, or you stretch a little bit, or you use your foam roller. Hopefully you have a foam roller at home. Or if you have a massage gun, I have a massage gun named Hypervolt. You just put it there, it's like zzz. Things that are just like get the blood moving, and you know, you can relax a little bit afterwards. They're gonna count a lot. So if you do that every hour, every 30 minutes, every 2 hours, whatever, right? Try to bring movement. Go clean the house a little bit, right? Just don't stay stuck in there. Go 1 hour, especially if you're a husband. Go there, wash the dishes. In 1 hour after, go organize something. You know, put your body to move. You need to move. This is my first suggestion. And studies show that, a lot of different studies show that if you stay on the move through the day, it counts more than you're not moving at all and then going for 1 hour at the gym only. Counts much more. If you sit down for long hours, your body takes it like you're in a morbid state. You're not moving, you're just there stressing, and you know, maybe moving your arm or the finger, holding all the tension, all the stress inside of you, and it just wants to stay there, right? So bring it on. You gotta get the blood moving again to feel alive. We are animals, we are not plants. All right, second thing, there's so many options online today, right? There's so many different classes and videos and stuff that you can look into. So many different things you can start learning a little bit about. Like you can research yoga basics. You can turn like in-home Pilates basics or low impact cardio, feel good cardio. I am gonna be posting my website as well. There is the library, right? There is a button named library that you can click there. And I'm much more into people that my work is more focused on people that suffer with joint pain, like lower back, knee pain, shoulder pain, you know, all this different stuff. So I do have a lot of things that are gonna help open your body, right? Increase mobility and feel good, and it's low impact. So there's some options there. Take a look. I think there is one named low impact, feel good exercises. You can find some options there. And through this week, I'm gonna be trying to meet you again at least 3 more times with workouts. You know, I'm gonna do things specific. One day is gonna be foam rolling, the other day is gonna be stretching, the other day is gonna be core and lower body. I don't know. I'm not leaving you alone because I need the social thing going on. You know, I need to be in touch with people to feel good, because the community sense is very important. So towards movement through the day, or every hour you're gonna do something. Little squats, little like something. Just think about it. There are a million different options to you to do for 2 minutes. High knees, 1, 2, 3, 4. Butt kicks, 1, 2, 3. Like things just to cheer you up. And then, or stretch, or clean a little bit, or go for a walk around the block. Go for a walk around the block and come back home, right? There's so many different things that you can do. And I'm gonna get into the community sense, because there are some pillars that makes you that are essential for happiness, to feel happy. One of them it's the kind of food you take, right? The other thing it's movement through the day. And I'm gonna get to one that I'm very appreciated for being a group fitness instructor. That is the community sense, that you belong somewhere. You know, we can't live in isolation. That gets you depressed. You need to feel you have friends, you have people that care about you. You need to feel that. So if you just decided to stay home watching TV and avoiding everybody around, it's gonna be really hard for you to feel good. Really, really, really hard. So Why not start calling family, FaceTime with family, friends, right? Have that warm feeling inside of you, or people that you know that are not at risk and you feel very comfortable around them. Go see that person, hang out with that person a little bit. Now that a lot of people are working from home or don't have much work going on because their work is related to being social, right? It's a good opportunity to you to do things that you haven't been doing for some time because you don't have time, especially if you live in New York City, right? So try to bring that warm feeling of your family or friends or things, avoiding that stress. And that's why I'm smiling, because I really feel good. I had a nice day so far, because I just can't take it. I don't have a TV at home, and I just can't take it when people send more messages. Oh, coronavirus, wash your hands. My God, everybody knows by now. Just chill, right? Maybe you want to say something positive. Maybe you want to record a video with a smile on your face and say something cool. I don't know. It's been a very stressful moment, so I don't think we need more stress. We need ways to learn how to deal with that stress, bring that stress in a lower level, right? Okay, so staying just in the house and watching TV the whole time, not moving, eating junk is just gonna make you feel miserable, and it's not good for your health. It's not good at all to your health. Cortisol levels go all the way up to the roof. It's easier for you to get sick and not feel good, right? And if you don't feel good, it's hard for you to be good to other people. This is another thing. If you run into someone else on the street, I don't know, you go to the grocery store and you're like all freaked out, it's going to be easy for you to be judgmental, to not feel good, to not be nice to the other people. And right now, we can't lose that. We can't lose that warm feeling. We can't just throw everything through the window and be so self-centered. And we need to find something good to attach right now, right? Yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the difference into the stress mode and the calm mode. That's what I was saying. Stress mode, just the TV on all the time. Turn it off, that thing, a little bit. We're not in a war that you need the extra second of information. Turn it off a little bit, the sound with the commercials and people talking like blah, 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 that the world is gonna end. That is so stressful. Turn it off a little, put on a timer. In 2 hours I'm gonna listen to the news again, or maybe just at night, or I'm not gonna listen to it at all. I don't know. Turn it off a little bit. Maybe put some nice, relaxing songs, music, some jazz or something you like to dance, something that cheers you up. You're not being mean by doing that. You're not cheating on the system. You're not being selfish. You're just trying to get some quality time with yourself, right? Just something that calms you down. Epsom salt bath. Get some Epsom salt. Take a nice warm bath if you can, right? Or a nice shower. Something that is gonna give you some peace in your heart a little bit, right? Stretching is always good. Releasing the muscles is always good if you have access to a good masseuse, someone that you trust, or if you can do that foam rolling a little bit, or ask to your husband or a friend that you're with you, or just like the fact someone putting the hand on you in a calm way, in a nice way, or giving you a nice hug, right? This makes you feel good. This makes you feel so good. So find ways to get that feeling again. All right. So one more thing. Breathing. There is something else I want to connect to our ancestors. So our ancestors, they had the time they were hunting in the high adrenaline state, or running away to not become food, right? They searching for food, very stressful moments. But they had highly relaxed moments as well, where they had no TV, no weird music going around, no audio pollution, visual pollution. They could just lay down on the grass, digest, relax, right? So that's how our body works. It's the same body. You have that moment that you're high stressful or little stressed out, and then you have moments that you're calm. But because nowadays there is so much going on, right? Or is the TV, or is the phone, or is I don't know, the pollution outside. There is so much that keeps triggering your brain and just keeps like into that alert state, even at work, like you're working in your office or at home, focusing, and your mind is into that alert state. You're not giving peace to your mind, and then you keep getting used to stay on that alert state, keep thinking about things that happen, things that are gonna happen, and you're not even sure, because things that are gonna happen, you might be stressing out about it, but you don't even know. We don't know if next week everything is gonna be fine. We don't know. But is that helpful to stress so much about something that you don't even know if it's gonna happen, right? So I wanna bring that up to see if you find ways to calm down your body and your mind a little bit. That's one of the reasons exercise is very important, to help your body distress your body and your mind, right? And breathing is very important, because when you're in the high level of stress, we tend to shallow breathe, in which means instead of taking some nice belly breaths, right, getting that breath starting from the belly and expanding to your whole body, or the shallow breathing pattern, when you can get caught almost like breathing so shallow, and that induces you to stay into that alert, high stressful mode, right? So practicing breathing, it's very important to calm down your body and your mind. Oh, breathing is so boring. Meditation is so boring. This is what I used to think. I started with this trip when Kawe was born almost 5 years ago. And it was very hard for me to just relax and be present. Try to be present where I am, what I feel, how my body feels, what's going on. Always on that state where my mind is spinning towards somewhere else, thinking about something, worrying like crazy. So I do practice breathing and meditation to be able to worry less and be less anxious. This helps me a lot. Every time I can, that I have available, I try to get back to my breathing and feel my body and try to relax, especially when I feel very overwhelmed. So this is good option that you can do anywhere, right? There are different ways for you to start into breathing and meditation to learn how to calm down. There's apps, you can always reach out to me. I can give you some support on that. So, well, I believe it's pretty much it, right? So during this week, I'm gonna be around. Please check on my website. I'm gonna be posting my website below at the comments, and with dates that I'm gonna be online. Live and with different things like 30 minutes stretching, or 30 minutes feel good workout, or foam rolling, or addressing lower back pain, things that are going to take you out of this stress mode, and is going to bring a little bit of wellness for you, right? Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So take a look at my website afterwards. There are options there, even if you have a lot of joint pain. And let me go through the message, right? So I don't have my glasses on. I lost how long ago? I don't even know how long ago. Maybe 3 years. Have no idea where it is. But I put on my list that I'm gonna make my glasses. Maybe now, right? If the stores don't close. Anyway, let's see the comments here. Wow, I look awful, huh? Well, I don't have access here. So let's do like this. I'm gonna be, let me see if I can go through here. So I'm gonna make some faces here because I'm trying to see what people are writing. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Nice. Oh, good. Some good poses here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be reaching out afterwards. I hope I could open up your mind a little bit. Enjoy your day, enjoy your health, be thankful you're healthy and alive. There is nothing as important as that. We can't stay one day sick, right? We get crazy. So just Do things to make you feel good and stay healthy. Looking good is the consequence, right? Stick with me on this. And hopefully I'm gonna meet you soon. Enjoy your day.